Yo, what's going on, boys? And you know what? I'm glad to be back. Glad to be back in the game. You guys may be wondering, why do I only have 8,000 coins? Well, here's what I got to show you guys. Yeah. All of this is being quick sold for training. All these cards. Don't know how many we bought. Bought 46 cards. Translates to 1.2 million pretty much. So, we're going to roll 1.2 million into these packs. Let me quick sell some. I gotta quick sell something. Let's just quick sell something. I don't know what the heck the quick sell though. I don't know, I guess Micah Parsons at 258 training, not worth it. Quick sell some silvers, I guess. I guess we can just quick sell all of this. Okay. Just get all of this out of here. I'm gonna make sure I don't quick sell somebody that's a free agent. Okay, we're gonna keep Gronk just in case. Okay. We're going to roll 1.2 million training into these free agent packs. Now, I don't know if they're any good. I really don't. So this is going to be my first roll. And I've heard plenty of methods going around. So we're just going to see if these are any good. And we still have Josh Allen. I honestly don't know if he went up, but okay. 88 Connor Williams. Start us off. We're going to pull a lot of 88s. That's for sure. We're going to pull a ton. We're going to pull a ton of 92s. I've seen people open these, and, you know, the odds are decent. They're not great. They're not terrible. Obviously, your odds are against you, but I've seen people pull so many LTDs out of these already that I'm kind of convinced to do these. So I don't really know what the move is right now, as we've only pulled 88 so far. I've seen people rip these packs, and people have been doing really good on these packs. So far, all we've pulled is 88s. Yo, boy, this is going to be a long opening. A long opening, let me tell you. Okay, can I just get a 92 at this point? Like, bro, I literally... It's whatever. It's literally whatever. Okay, we get a big one. Okay, 95 Leighton Vander Esch, nice. We get a 95. It's the same animation as the Gridiron Guardians, which is kind of strange, but... I mean, what can you do? But yeah, 95, that's pretty nice. Wait, what? We just pulled back-to-back Leighton Vander Esch. Okay, that was strange. We literally pulled a 95 before we pulled a 92. That's pretty nuts. We pulled a 95 before we pulled a 92. I really thought one of those was going to be a limited, but, you know, it's whatever. 295 is 295, so that's still really good. We literally still haven't pulled a 92. That's actually insane. I don't know how we haven't pulled a 92 yet. I really don't know. Hey, our first 92. We finally got one. Holy cow. And that took way too long. I'm gonna be honest. It took way too long. Alright, there's another 92. But yeah, most of the time, you can hit a hot streak and you can just do amazing on these. I don't know how many LTDs we're gonna pull. I don't know if we're gonna even pull one. But we'll just see how this goes. 92 Jaquiski Tart. So 92s are a 4K training profit on these, which is really nice. It really makes up for a lot of your 88 losses, which I think is only like 3,000. Yeah, so far this 100K has been pretty nice. You know, you're getting 292 or 295 is my bad. I mean, we're just trying to see how good these are. That's all we're really trying to do, is trying to see how good these are. I have seen methods going around, but I don't know if they're like that good. It's just still luck. I want to start doing the back out method, because I think honestly it could work really well. So we're about 100K training down. It's not too bad. We got a lack of 92s, if I'm being honest. Like, we literally pulled almost as many 95s as we did 92s in that first 100K. We pulled back to back too. That's kind of rare, honestly, because I've seen people rip these packs, and you know, yeah, I've seen people rip and rip and rip and rip these packs, and just they're getting nothing from them. Okay, 92s. 92s are really nice. 92s, you know, 4K training profit. They're going to be a coin profit, so it's just really nice to get those. I'm hoping at least for one limited. I mean, seriously, in 1.2 million, you should pull at least one limited. I don't know who it's going to be, nor do I care, because they're going to get personal anyway. But I do like some of the card art on these players, like the 92s. I think they have a nice little. The card art isn't terrible, that's for sure. And I'm pretty sure there's a part 2 to this promo as well, so we'll definitely have to buckle up and get ready for a part 2, which most likely Deshaun Watson's going to get a card, but I don't know what's going on with him. I mean, yep, we got 295 so far, no limited. You know, these aren't too bad. The method I did see was just quick sell everything and just roll for limiteds. As we get a big one here. 95 Carlton Davis. Nice. There's another one, another 95. Let's go. So 150K training through, we got 395s, which means we're getting a 95 every 50K training, which is very good, actually. Yeah, once I'm done with these rolls, I'll give you guys my thoughts on these rolls, tell you if they're worth it, if they're good, if they're whatever. So far, I think they're not too bad. I think I'm definitely rolling better than a lot of people are. But then again, I haven't pulled an LTD, so it's kind of like, eh. But, you know, eventually I'm going to pull one. I'm eventually going to pull one. I'm eventually going to pull one. And I'm hungry for coins because I've been gone for a whole week. And I was not able to rip when Randy Moss was in packs and everything. Oh yeah, that was really upsetting. I didn't get the rip for Randy Moss or Derwin, and I just seen people just freaking pulling Derwins and Randy Mosses, and I'm like, bro. Okay, big one. 95 Mariota. Why does Marcus Mariota even have a card? Like, I'm gonna be honest, why does he even have a card? I mean, I can understand if it's like a flashback, but like, there's just no point in giving him a card. I mean, it's whatever. He's not even an upgrade on the Raiders theme team, in my opinion. I think Derek Carr's got a nice release. So yeah, these are definitely not doing too bad. I think all it takes is really just that one LTD to do good in these. That one LTD, and then you start pulling them. Pulling them and pulling them and pulling them. Like, I mean, it's going to be really rare if I don't pull an LTD from this much. I mean, let's be honest. I've already pulled 495, so I'm probably going to be bound to pull limited eventually. I don't know if it's worth doing the master sets still, or doing the master sets too. I don't know if it's worth doing them. I don't think it is, though. Yeah, people are just making millions yesterday, which is ridiculous. And I can't blame them, because the freaking limiteds, they were quick sell value. But, like, I honestly think these are probably the best odd packs we've had all year. Because guess what? The only thing you're losing on is an 88. That's the only thing you're going to lose on is an 88. So there's only one card you can lose on. Or one overall, I should say, that you can lose on. And that's 88s. I want to start doing the backup method, just, you know, to speed up the process, but I know you guys want to sit here and watch the polls, but then again, I'm not trying to sit here forever and rip. But yep, these packs, not too bad so far. If we start pulling a bunch of 88s, I might have to just back out. Or, actually, no, I'm just going to switch in between the menus. That's what I'll do. Come on. Hey, 92, there we go. Big one right here. There we go. '98 Russell Wilson. There's the limited Russell. Kind of glad Russell was the first one I pulled. I don't really care for Calais Campbell, but I mean they're both gonna get quick sold either way. Russell's probably really good though. But let's go, boys. We got a limited. Definitely better than pulling a 95, but let's go. Let's go. So we got one limited so far. I mean, if you get a limited every 300k, you're gonna get one like, you're gonna get like what, 4 of them? I'm gonna sit in my really squeaky chair. Sorry about that, guys. I read a bunch of 88s, but you know, we're just gonna keep going. I'm gonna put on my sweatshirt. Alright, we're gonna roll 2 more. Alright, if you pull an 88 in this next one, I'm gonna like mess around in the store, see if okay, another 88. Alright. Let's scroll around, let's just back out. Not all the way to the main menu, but just back out of the store. We're actually in a window right now. Yeah, we pulled Russell, that's freaking sweet. I don't know. Oh, never mind. Dude, the Raiders are low-key getting stacked. They literally got Chandler Jones and Devontae Adams. That's crazy. is literally crazy that they got both of them. So they got a really good pass rusher. Alright. Yeah, these 88s are starting to pop now. That's not good. Yeah, these 95s and limiteds definitely hit out of these, though. For me, at least. For me, at least. Hey, there's a 92 finally. It took me like 10 packs, probably. Finally get a 92 again. '92 James Conner. I wonder if these cards get all team chems or not. Mom finally texted me. Or she texted me.
Text you back. Did you text her?
No. She was texting me. She's like, did you guys make it home? I'm like, yeah. And then she was like, the dogs probably went crazy. And I'm like, yep.
That was it?
And then she said she was headed to another job. And that she's glad that we're home.
Yes, she is.
Hold on, I'm gonna start doing the back out method once we get down to like 800K. Just because I kind of want to speed up the process of this. I don't know how many 88s we're gonna have. We're gonna have a ton though. That's for sure. All I wanted was one limited, so they don't have to give me another one. It'd just be nice if they give me another one. Yeah, now it's been about 120K since I last pulled a 95/LPD. So these are they're definitely just giving out 88s and 92s, but you know, these packs don't hit that often. I mean, like they hit, but it's like you're more likely to pull a limited than you are a 95, which doesn't make any sense. But you know, packs are weird that way. Yeah, this is gonna be our last one before we start backing out. Okay. Oh, wait, big one. 95 Emmanuel Agba. Nice. That's a new one we haven't pulled. So, we got 4 95s, I think. Or no, do we got 5? 5? I think Emmanuel Agba, Mariota, Carlton Davis, and 2 Van Der Eschs, which I pulled back to back, by the way. Okay. Yep, I don't know how good. I mean, this is a large sample size, so I'll definitely be able to judge these rolls off of this big sample size. It was 1.2 million, so that's 200 of these packs. And the method I've been seeing is you quick sell everything and just quick sell LTDs. Which I don't really see how that's a method. I mean, I know we did that back in Zero Chill, but like, how is that even gonna work? Because I just spent 5 million coins. I mean, I still have Josh Allen, who's like 700K still. So I can sell him off. I mean, people are saying they've made millions, which I believe. I mean, I've seen proof of it, so. These rolls definitely can hit. That is for sure. I mean, they were really hitting for me in the first 200K. The first 300K, I should say. Because I figured I pulled Russell Wilson and I pulled 495s. It's pretty darn good. Because the 95s, that's over 100K training alone. And you spent, what, 250, 300K? Yeah, it was 250 actually I spent. And pulled all that. Then you figure you add on the 88s and the 92s, and then add on the limited, which I don't know how much training that would even come down to. It's 250K. Probably be about 60,000 training, I think, if you wanted to say that. So the Rams really aren't getting many upgrades, though. Well, actually, Allen Robinson did get a card. And he just signed a contract with us, which I was really surprised. That's for sure. I was really surprised Allen Robinson, we signed him. Because, like, bro, how do we even still have cap room left? Like, we must have restructured contracts or cut a bunch of people or something, but... Jeez, I mean... It's another receiver. And honestly, I think that signing Allen Robinson wasn't too bad of a move. I don't think it was. As you figure, Super Bowl time last year, we only had Kupp really left because Beckham tore his ACL. And then Robert Woods tore his ACL earlier on in the season. Higbee was out for the game. Ben Skronik couldn't catch a ball. I mean, I know Ben Skronik's a rookie. The dude's freaking trash. I'm not gonna say he's trash, but he's definitely choked, if you want to say, for us in big moments, like the interception in the Super Bowl. That was on him. Because it hit his hands and boom. And I think in the Niners game, he dropped a wide open touchdown. I mean, like, the dude really was just choking under pressure. Yeah, thank God Cooper Kupp's a human being. That dude's a monster. All he needed was a good quarterback, and he still is putting up over 1,000 yards with Jared Goff, which is crazy. Because Jared Goff's more of the slanty type. If we need to, we could honestly move Cooper Kupp to tight end, honestly, at one point in his career. Are we going to? No, probably not, because we have the same scheme. Put him in the slot. Yeah, that freaking, what is it, the AFC West or whatever? I don't know. The freaking Raiders, Broncos, Chargers, and Chiefs. Oh my gosh, if that ain't the best division in the freaking league now, I don't know what is. I mean, Denver having Russell Wilson is just huge. And now Javonte Williams, who's going to be the Lone Star back. And their defense is just nuts. I mean, they still have, I think, a draft. Well, actually, no, they probably gave it up. And then they got the Raiders, who just, got they traded for Devontae Adams, and they signed Chandler Jones. I mean, that's just crazy. That is seriously crazy. The freaking Raiders must have had so much cap room to do all that. Just to, give Adams that huge contract and Jones. I mean, like, you got a great pass rusher now. I mean, Chandler Jones with Max Crosby is actually going to be deadly. I'm not going to lie. Max Crosby is a fantastic pass rusher last year. And now pairing him with Chandler Jones is like, you're asking for death at that point. So it's definitely a really good D-line, or definitely a good pass rush they got there going. And now Devontae Adams really helps that receiver core. Hunter Renfrow is going to be a sleeper. Well, Hunter Renfrow was kind of a sleeper this year, but, you know, now he's going to get more open. And they still got Darren Waller. I mean, honestly, the Raiders are kind of deadly next year. I mean, they honestly are potential. I mean, they made the playoffs this year. I mean, next year, I think they're almost guaranteed to be in the playoffs. If I'm being honest, and I'm not even a Raiders fan. But yeah, that division can honestly go to anyone now. Anyone can win it. If anybody, it's going to be the Chiefs who win it, though, honestly, I think. I mean, it's Patrick freaking Mahomes. I mean, what are you going to do to that dude? The Chargers, they really stepped up on defense, too. I mean, you got Joey Bosa still over there. You signed J.C. Jackson and Khalil Mack. Yeah, the AFC is definitely going to be stacked next year with just insaneness. The NFC, I mean, the NFC is just so bad. NFC is just so bad now. I mean, it's terrible. I mean, seriously, if Tom Brady would have just stayed in retirement, I mean, like, literally the division would be just dead. Because think of that division with the Bucks, the Panthers, Falcons, and Saints. That division is so dead. I mean, you get Tom Brady in there, who's probably the only person that a ton of people probably know from the division. Like, every one of those teams has, like, one good player. I mean, honestly, the Buccaneers sadly are going to make it back to the playoffs just because they got Tom Brady back. We're probably going to see a ton of teams, though, that were in the playoffs last year make it this year. I could honestly see the Steelers even making it to the playoffs again. Honestly, I don't think Mitch Trubisky is as bad as people say. I think he's honestly a decent quarterback. I don't think he's a great quarterback. He's a mid quarterback, actually. He's average. I mean, Mitch Trubisky with the Bears O-line, I mean, he was actually not bad. For the Bears having not that good of an O-line. I mean, there's just a lot of teams for next year. There's a lot of teams that in the AFC that could potentially make the playoffs. Okay, we're still doing this back out method. As I'm just sitting here talking about the free agency. Yeah, there's just a ton of teams that could really run the AFC next year. A ton of teams. I mean, the Raiders, Chargers, Chiefs, and Broncos, they're all playoff contenders for next year. All playoff contenders right there. And that's just one division. I mean, this is better than what we had, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, when the 49ers were in the Super Bowl. I mean, everybody in that division was pretty decent. NFC West. NFC West was the best division. Yeah, it was the best division for a while. And now, I mean, with how the people that are just on those teams now is just scary. Like, now we're going to be able to see Devontae Adams versus J.C. Jackson next year. That's definitely going to be interesting. And I guess we'll actually see if Devontae Adams is actually as good as, because some people say that he isn't good. We'll just see that. He'll probably still be good because Derek Carr's his old college quarterback. So, I mean, he's got chemistry there. So, I mean, Aaron Rodgers, I think he'll still be good next year, sadly. Because Alan Lazard will probably step it up. Okay, I'm probably honestly going to back out. I'm going to, actually, once we get to 400k, so like 3 more rolls, I'm just going to start slow rolling these again. Because this is still going by really slow. I don't know if we're pulling 95s, if we're pulling limiteds, if we're pulling a ton of 88s. I really don't know at this point. Oh man. Keep her going. I hope that's not how my pack's been going, just straight 88s. Actually, no. Let's go check the binder real quick, because I don't want to keep rolling these if they're straight up just giving me 88s. We'll probably see if we pull another LTD, but okay, we didn't pull another LTD. It's whatever. Probably a ton of 88s. And that's exactly what we're doing, a ton of 88s. Holy frick. I mean, look at this. Okay, we're pulling some 95s though. Okay, let's just... Jesus, I don't even know at this point. Free agency? Let's go by overall. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 95s. We got a limited so far. We got, what is this, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 33 92s. Okay, so we should have about 90-ish of these 88s left. Okay, I guess this isn't too bad. We definitely could have pulled a lot more LTDs, that's for sure, I think. Like, literally, like, 8 95s, that's kind of a lot, if I'm being honest. That's kind of a lot. I don't know how we're going to do this, if we're going to try and roll for LTDs or what we're going to do. I mean, these are hitting, we're just not pulling LTDs. That's the problem. I mean, like, sure, I'll take 92s. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to sell all these or individually, because, you know, it's whatever. I don't know how people are pulling so many LTDs from these, though, I'm going to be honest. I mean, I'm glad I pulled one, but, I mean, my goodness, I don't know how you people pull, like, 15 LTDs. I mean, I did that during Christmas, but Jesus, like, people out here with, like, freaking 20 LTDs in their binders, like, of these Russell Wilsons and Calais Campbells. Like, bro, what? Like, y'all are really rolling this much. It's really wild. I'm just gonna try and skip every time I see the animation, and we'll only watch the big animations. I'll try and do that. Small animation. I mean, as long as we're getting some 92s in between here, it's not too bad. I mean, 88s is like, it's an L, but, you know, all I really wanted was one LTD. And I guess once you pull one LTD, it should be a lot easier to pull them. I've noticed that from a lot of rerolls, is once you pull the LTD once, it's really easy to pull them again. That's like back in Zero Chill when I was pulling. It took me a good minute to pull Derrick Henry, but then once I pulled Derrick Henry, I mean, he was flying out of the packs. Like, that should be me for, like, Russell Wilson. Like, once I pull Russell Wilson, I should be able to pull him a ton more. And then once I pull Calais Campbell, then I'll start pulling LTDs a lot more, if that makes any sense. Big one here. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, another 95. We'll take it. So we're up to 9 95s now. Okay. Yeah, like this really. I mean, honestly, this kind of does hurt to pull a bunch of these 95s because they really could. They could be limited. Okay, back to back. Okay. Okay, 95 A-Rob. Okay, there's 10. So we pulled back to back twice in this opening, at least that I know of. I mean, dude, it's really crazy. These packs are really good, but you just gotta hope for these limiteds. It's really what I'm hoping for. And when they just give me back-to-back 95s, it's like, yay, W. But, you know, at the same time, one of them could have been an LTD. So, I mean, I guess in this last 300K, all I'm really going to ask for is probably Calais Campbell. I mean, or just a limited in general, but probably want Calais Campbell just so I have him pulled. So hopefully my next roll of these can be a lot better. Because, you know, I might lose coins. Hey, another one. There we go. 95 Mariota, so there's number 11. So yeah, we're pulling a ton of 95s right now. That's for sure. Just not pulling a bunch of limiteds. Like I would hope. Like, I mean, you figure if all 11 were limiteds, I mean, that'd be a massive W, but you know that's not possible. At least I don't think it is. Isn't it like 3 92s to make a 95? I think it is. So we can make like, what, 10 95s extra? I think, or like 11. I don't know. You need like 12. It'd be 12, so then you'd be able to make 3 masters if you wanted to. Skip these small animations. Yeah, I've seen some people do it to where they like quick sell everything. Just, you know, 95, 92s, 88s. And they just quick sell everything. I don't really know how that's going to work if you're just only trying to pull for limiteds. Maybe you're supposed to do it with less training, which is what I'm guessing, but I mean, if we're not going to get another limited, I mean, at least we got to hope for like maybe like 3 more 95s. Like at most 3 more 95s. Another small. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know how much training I'm gonna make back, to be honest. I mean, I know we got like, what is it, 11 95s? So we got 200, nearly 300k back in 95s. And then all the 92s and 88s. Man, oh man. Yeah, I think how you do this is you just roll with less. I'm not sure. Alright, let me just scroll through this thing, because we're getting a bunch of low pulls. We haven't seen a high pull in a good minute. There's a high one, there we go. Hey, there we go. There's another Russ. Let's go, boys. We got 2 Russes. Alright, so is that a glitch? Hold up. Is that a glitch? Imagine. Two. Yep, 2 limiteds there. We pulled Russ again. Let's go. Alright. 92 James Conner. Small one, small one, small one, small one. Alright, so we got 9 of these left. Okay. 9 more of these to go. Then we'll be done with the 1.2 million training. I'm not even sure how many coins or how much training or how much anything we'll make back. I mean, this looks like a loss. I'm not sure, though. We definitely had some hot streaks, I will say that. So these definitely are hit or miss, just like any reroll, pretty much. Just like the Backyard Baller, they can hit or miss. Just like the Zero Chill, hit or miss. Pretty much all like that. Pretty much, yep, Bow Nose as well. I mean, like, my first 250k, that we were on a huge hot streak. And then my when I was between, what was it, like 400 and 300K, I pulled like 395s and 100K. Or I pulled, it was really short span of time though. But yep, we got 4 of these left. I'm just going to scroll through and see if this does anything. It probably doesn't, but you know, just to mess around with it. Small one. Two more to go. Last one right here. Oh wait, that wasn't our last one. Okay. Let's check Buddy's price. Probably still at like 700 something. Okay, we're gonna sell Josh Allen off. Just because he hasn't, you know, it's been a couple weeks. Yeah, we got 2 Russell Wilsons. I guess not too bad. Okay, you can see here though, ton of 88s. For sure, you pull a ton of 88s from these. Let's just see how much training we're getting back. Yeah, you do pull a lot of 88s, that's for sure. There's a little nice 92 streak, and there's a 95. Yeah, right here. Within, what, 1, 2, 4, like 7 packs, we pulled 3 95s. $95, okay. Oh wow, there's another back-to-back 95s. Okay, so 524,000 back. Okay. And then you got this. We did pull another back-to-back 95. So did we do that seriously 3 times? Okay. Yep, there's that. Yep, there's our other Russell Wilson. Yep, 95, 92, 95, 92s. There's our back-to-back, and okay. So, I can actually understand where people are coming with this. Okay, so we lost less than 100K training, but we pulled 2 LTDs. So it's like, yeah, we lost training wise, but we gained 2 LTDs pretty much. So if you were to gain 2 LTDs every 100K, okay, that's not too bad then. And then you can also do math, I guess, to see if we made coins off of those. I guess we can do that, so let's just go free agency down here. We're going to try and, if we try to sell them for minimum, so we're not going to add the limiteds on yet. These 95s, I think, are probably about 108 on average. We'll say that. So, yep, 108. And we pulled 11 of them, I believe. 11 times 108,000. Okay. Then you got 92s. I don't know how many of those I pulled. Let's just find out. Let's just find out. $53.92s. Okay. These are selling for like 40K on average. So then that means, okay, 50, 64, 66. So we have, what, 134 88s. Okay. So if we were to sell, so yeah, we did lose coins. Okay. It's not too big of a loss though. So then what you can do is quick sell all this. And then you roll again for more LTDs. That's at least what I've heard from this method. Okay, boom. Then we got 2 Russells. Okay. So then you roll again. Should we do it as we go? Maybe that might... Let's see if that's a decent way of doing this. Actually, no, we'll just roll. I'm gonna do exactly what I did. I'm gonna skip the little animation, and then we're gonna slow roll the big animation.